Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to October favorites and empties. It's a roundup. We're talking about everything that went well and didn't go well this month, and I have a ton of empties, so we're gonna go through those as fast as possible because, you know, I take forever when I chit chat about product. But I want to start with my only fail of the month, and I think that's okay. It's a good achievement that I only had one thing that I didn't like this month, and that is the Pixie Glow Cleanser. I'll insert an image because I have already passed it on to a friend, because for my oily skin that wasn't doing anything. It is a very clear gel, and I felt like with the amount of cleanser that I would usually apply, which is the size this much-ish, a little, not a lot of cleanser, I wouldn't get anything off of my face. I felt like even in the morning as a first cleanse, just washing my face when I wake up, then I would do my toner with a cotton swab and I would still see a little bit of oil and dirt on my cotton pad. So I was a little bit disappointed with that. It didn't work for me. It didn't actually clean out the oils off of my oily face, and yeah, so that is the fail for this month. No harm done. I hope my friend will enjoy it. Moving on to great successes and favorites. I've tried a few things this month, and I want to start with one of the most recent reviews you've seen on my channel, and that is of the Nabla Skin Glazing Powders. I have been using them since I got them and since that video, and I can report back that I love this highlighter. This is in the shade Amnesia. I am wearing it today on a set base, and you can see how, I don't know, non-powdery, very natural, yet very highlighty it is. I really like the effect of this. I have to say that the blush at Olsoni is still a need for me. I am wearing it right now. I like it. I had to tone it down. I applied too much. I applied it ever since that video with this brush here from Zoeva, and I have abandoned the Bon Min for blush. I am using it very happily for powder. If I, for example, want to use another favorite of this month, which is my Hourglass Unlocked palette, if I want to use these powders here that are smaller in pan, but also that I don't want all over my face because I have oily skin, I prefer to have a mattifying powder in the center of my face, and then use these more illuminating Hourglass setting powders or finishing powders on the outside of my face, and I'm using this brush for that. So yeah, those are a few updates, but Amnesia is gorgeous, and I bet all of the highlighters of that of this launch are fantastic, and the blush isn't working so well for me, and it's not a favorite just because of the color. I feel it's just too close to my natural flush, and I feel like I look as if my rosacea is coming through my makeup, which I don't love. So I'm wearing it today. You can see I toned it down with my powder brush on top because I had applied too much. I don't dislike it actually. I actually really love my makeup today. Yeah, by pure chance I needed a quick makeup, and this is what came out of it. Another newer favorite is the Hourglass Ghost Blush Quad, and I have a review of this one as well up on my channel. You'll find it in the cards, and this is gorgeous. I haven't used the pink on my face yet. It's just not my color, and I heard a lot of people saying they wouldn't buy the quad because of that pink. But for me, everything else is so good that I'm really happy with it. And the problem that I see with the Nabla blush is that I am comparing it to something like this, and these shades suit me so much better. So that is why it's a comparison problem, and if the color would suit me better, it would be maybe a little bit warmer, a little bit less red, a little bit more terracotta. Yeah, that would suit me better. But that's, again, personal opinion. But this guy, amazing. Love the quality. It's Hourglass, and the colors are really working for me. This month, two things happened. One was my birthday. Yay! I turned 32. I'm getting older and older and older, but it's okay. We're not going to talk about sad stuff, about good stuff. There were a lot of parties. There were some other people's parties as well in the same period, and I wanted to look put together, not out there with color or anything extravagant, but I wanted to look good. And what I did is take out these two palettes, Sultry and Soft Glam by Anastasia, and use them together to achieve some of my most beautiful and simple neutral looks that I ever have done. I discussed these also in my latest Shop My Stash, and I'm not gonna go through them too much in depth, but I love the shimmers of this one, especially these brown, the gold, yeah, these one, the browns and the gold, pretty much. And for the mattes, it's not what I reach for, the mattes. I have used these, and the dark brown is really nice, but it's not for the mattes that I reach for this. The shimmers are incredible. And then Soft Glam instead I reach for the mattes, because this one has these medium browns that I love, this deep warm red brown that I also love. The gold is good, and yeah, overall I mainly reach for the mattes. So those were my neutral and, you know, just wanting to look good type of makeup days. And then I had Halloween makeup days. I personally didn't celebrate Halloween. We don't here. I actually got kids trick-or-treating the night after, like on the Friday. So I was a little bit surprised. It was all fine. I don't have candy in the house because my husband otherwise eats it all. So we don't keep candy in the house for him, and we don't keep Nutella in the house for me. Like, we just prevent the problem. However, I've definitely done some Halloween makeup for the Instagram challenge that I'm part of, which is the monthly In Chaos challenge, and this month was about Halloween. And what I loved was using the Melt Radioactive palette. I have also a review of this one lately on my channel, which you will find in the cards. It works so well, and I created a bunch of looks with this, and I just love it. It's fantastic quality and great colors. Go see that review if you're curious to hear more in-depth and comparisons and everything. And the other thing that I did love a lot, even though maybe I shouldn't, is these ColourPop glitters. These are not safe for the eye area, and previously when I used them I had a bit of irritation the days after, and it really is all about the removal process of these, because they will not fall into your eye by themselves, but when you remove your eye makeup, you really need to be careful that they don't end up inside your eye. So cotton swab and let it sink a little and pull it away from your eye. Yes, but then you still also need to remove your mascara, so it needs a little bit of help. And I especially remove my makeup with a balm. So yeah, I need to be careful not to get them in my eyes, because otherwise I am a little bit unhappy and my eyes are a little bit unhappy. But for the rest, the effect of these, the ease of use, just finger, tap, 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 fantastic effect and impact of these. I love them. They're really good. I don't think I need any other glitters in my life, let's put it that way. I even prefer them to these liquid glitters like the Stila, the Pixie ones that I own. I prefer them because of the colors, and I use them more because of that. I should actually pull out those glitters, the liquid ones. I should pull them out for the future. Last favorite of this month is a self-tanning mousse, and this is the Isle of Paradise Dark Glow Clear Self-Tanning Mousse. I use the drops a lot. I'm pretty much out of them in the medium shade, and for my body I saw that I was using a lot and it wasn't really sustainable to use in the long term. Like, I finished one bottle in maybe 5 times that I do my whole body, whereas if I use the drops for my face, they last me forever because I only use 2 or 3 drops for my face. So I purchased some discounted sale moment, I purchased the clear mousse, which is also new for them for this year, and I love it. I apply it with a mitt, just put it on. It looks very natural. I got the dark because, yeah, this is 1 week old, and I think it looks really nice and natural, and what my skin tone would be if I lived in Italy, let's put it that way. So I am really happy with it. It's easy to use, no streakiness, no patches, even without the guide color, so that you don't have to wait 8 hours and then shower it off, otherwise it will stain everything you wear. I am just very happy with it. I love this because it's clear and it's easy to use. I had an oopsie with the drops last week. I applied my usual 3 drops, and instead of mixing them with an oil, I mixed them with the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly, the transparent jelly type gel moisturizer. And I applied them, and then the next day I had the worst, like, I don't know, hairline demarcation, because I couldn't, because of the gel texture, I think I couldn't rub them in properly, or they weren't properly mixed in with the moisturizer, so it was very patchy. I was not happy about that, but thankfully I exfoliate my face a lot, so that went away in 2 days or so. But I have to remember to mix my drops with my oil instead of in the moisturizer. Very well, time for empties. And the bag is full. In the last few months, I didn't finish anything. This time the bag is full. We're gonna breeze through hair stuff first. I finished the Alchemilla K-Hair Acid Shampoo, and this one is the Super Smooth Shine Enhancing Conditioner. These are organic, biological, natural, whatever you wanna call them, and they didn't do anything for me, unfortunately. The shampoo, I love the idea of the acid because it closes your hair, and it means that it's shinier and healthier and it doesn't get as damaged. But it didn't clean enough my oily scalp, and the moisturizer, the conditioner, it was just not conditioning enough. It didn't help with detangling, didn't have enough slip for that. I did not like this. It's gonna go, but I finished it. It's okay, it's not as bad as it's a fail because I finished it, but I'm happy I finished it. I'm never gonna repurchase it. Not for my hair type, unfortunately. Then I finished the smoothing gel by As I Am, and because I've tried to keep my hair curly, I applied gel in the shower with wet hair, this I feel didn't have enough hold to leave my curls nice and happy. It might be a combination of this with my cream, that is the Shea Moisture Cream, but I feel like I like that more. So I'm not gonna repurchase this for now. I already showed you the Briogeo new gel that I am using, and today I just washed them, so I'm hoping actually that they will dry a little bit curlier than this. We will see. But this one, meh, not gonna repurchase that one either. More hair stuff. I finished another can of dry shampoo. I love Collab. I will always repurchase Collab because it doesn't leave any residue in my hair. So yeah, I will repurchase this one for sure. The scents, I just buy whatever. I don't really care too much, but I need to get a new one for sure. I colored my hair this month. Apparently, I don't even remember. It's like I do it so often that I don't even remember. So often, every 6 weeks or so. But I colored my hair, and that was needed. I had like the longest regrowth ever. And I think now we can move on to body and face. For body, I finished my Garnier After Sun Hydrating Cream with glycerol and vitamin E. It has a little bit of DHA and self-tanning in it. It's a gradual self-tan. I loved this. I finished it all. I started it on holiday and I kept on until it finished. So probably, yeah, I don't know, a month and a half. I loved this. Beautiful goldeny color, a little bit of color extra, and it really just felt like my tan was fading slower than usual, and great, quickly absorbed cream. I loved it. I would definitely repurchase this on and on and on. Yeah, in summer for sure. I am throwing away this Dr. Pawpaw Multi-Purpose Soothing Balm with Natural Pawpaw. Pawpaw. I don't know. For lips, cheeks, and cosmetic finish with a hint of tint. Maybe it's a good balm, but the tint is horrible. It is the color of the tube. It's not uniform. I tried it as lip balm. It didn't work. Like, the color was not nice. It was sinking to my lines. It was just horrible. And I've had it hanging around here for a long time. I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm done with it. I'm just done seeing it around. Let's put it that way. For the face, also a lot of skincare. Sorry, this is loud. I finished the Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. This one I bought because of Nadine Baggett. She was mentioning how instead of using AHAs in the evenings, in combination, for example, with BHA or retinols, and I prefer retinols and BHAs in the evenings rather than AHAs. She was using an enzyme or a slightly exfoliating cleanser in the morning, and I thought that was brilliant. So I was using this one. I don't know that it did a lot. I don't know. At some point I was like, can we just finish this? And I've moved on to a different cleanser now that I like a little bit more, but it wasn't a bad product. If you're looking for something mild, it's not really exfoliating. It's not aggravating for the skin. I didn't see any adverse effects at all, and it didn't tingle. It didn't give me problems. I didn't have problems on my eyes. It didn't sting my eyes or anything. And as a second cleanse after removing your makeup or in the morning, it works very well. I finished one of my favorite night creams, which I never thought I would say. This is the Pixie Rose Ceramide Cream. It wasn't my favorites before, but now I really squeezed everything out. I love this cream. It really feels replenishing and nourishing to the skin. It was just really nice to use, and I will definitely consider repurchasing this one. This one was gifted to me, but I would definitely buy it myself. I need to finish now all of the oils I have that I set aside because I loved this one so much, but I would definitely repurchase this one. Another nighttime serum that I finished is the Paula's Choice Resist Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum. This one is not their retinol. This has a very low amount of retinol in here, but it's a nice and thick gel type serum. I could use it in the summer even as my only nighttime product, in the sense that it would be both my serum and my moisturizer, because it was nice and, I don't know, it felt like an oil gel and it felt really nice on the skin. I liked it for the price. I would probably like something with more actives in it, but I really like the feeling of it and the fact that it comes with a pump. This was gifted to me, and I definitely enjoyed using it. And it lasted me forever, which is also a very good thing because of the price of these are a bit higher. I have finished my yearly Origins Ginseng SPF 40 Tinted Moisturizer. I love this. I was fed up with it by the end of it, but I use this especially in summer because it's like my only base. It has SPF and a little bit of a tint that makes me look, I don't know, it just evens out anything that I need evened out, so I don't need to really do much for my makeup. So I really like using this. It does nothing for my oil, but I cannot seem to find the perfect tinted moisturizer with high SPF and for oily skin. And if you tell me it cosmetics, I'm just gonna throw you something. That's not a CC, that's not like a tinted moisturizer. That's a full-on foundation, and it's so sticky. Ew. Anyways, I love this one. It's the second one I finish, and I think I'm gonna just park it for the winter. I can use other things in winter. I tend to use more foundation in winter, and actually today I'm using something that I had decluttered and I found in a drawer because I never threw it away, and I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. Maybe the color is not perfect, but I fixed it a little bit with powder, so I might actually use that instead. Maybe I should show you. Glam Beige Foundation by L'Oreal, Healthy Glow Foundation in light. It's not a foundation, I applied it with my hands. It's very light coverage. I don't dislike it at all. I have SPF under it because this has only SPF 20. So anyways, we were talking about the ginseng one. I love it. You've heard me rave about it so many times. And another set of my, a bag of my, how do you call these? Wipes bites the dust. These I don't use for my makeup at all, not for my face at least. I do clean up my swatches, I clean up my desk with it, I clean up the outside of palettes with these, and I finished another one. The good thing is I am going through my decluttering process again. I am so excited to show you what I've decluttered so far. That will come this month and soon enough. And yeah, so I use a lot of wipes. Makeup tool, I guess, that is going in the trash is this Morphe sponge. I've had it for a long time. I've used it, I want to say, for a year, and it just wouldn't come clean anymore, and I felt like it was like there was a bit of a hard gunk inside that I couldn't clean out anymore, so I decided to let it go. It's okay, I got my use out of it. I have a lot of other spare sponges in my collection, so this one could go. It served me well, I liked it. It's quite firm compared to the Beauty Blender, which, by the way, I'm using my first Beauty Blender, the original one, my first one ever, because it was on sale Black Friday last year. That's when I bought it, and I just started using it this month. It's so soft. I kind of feel like it's not doing anything. It's so soft. So this one's a little bit firmer than that, but I liked it. So I would definitely recommend it if you can get your hands on it. We're getting to the end of it, guys. We're getting to the end of it. My Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance Mascara. We've talked about this in my project pan last month, and it's in my empties, so I'm showing it to you. And same goes for this other project pan item, which is a mini of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Liked it, too expensive for what it is, and this one is just not interesting enough to repurchase. I am using now my Maybelline mascara. And then the last item in my bag is my remote control for my camera. It died, and that's why a lot of my videos were out of focus previously this month. I am so sorry. I have a new one, so now I can focus, and I don't have the autofocus of the camera, which was annoying a lot of people when it's self-focused. But now I think I am in focus, and it doesn't self-focus. What more do you want? But it was sad. It lasted me 3 years. I thought it was the battery. It wasn't. Just got a new one. Anyways, you guys, a forever long favorites and empties. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Lots of product reviews, lots of things coming actually that I'm so excited about. The declutter is in my mind. I am so happy. I already did palettes and single shadows. You guys have probably seen it on my Instagram. There's gonna be a blog sale, or an Instagram sale coming up with all the products that are gently used. I have also gone through stuff that I had decluttered previously and thrown away a lot, especially liquid lips and things like that. I'm happy that now they're bad. I don't feel bad throwing them away. Until things are over, I don't want to throw them away. I would like them to go to someone. And we don't have shelters here that accept to use cosmetics or things like that. So my only option is to give my friends the option to take them, and they did. And whatever is left and is of any value, I'll try selling. And anything that's left from that, I'm stuck with until it goes bad, and then I feel okay throwing it away. I don't know. It's a bit of a problem with my declutters, and I'm a bit sad about that, but nothing to do about it. I just cannot have a bunch of stuff that I don't like or I don't use in my collection. It just clutters my brain. A lot of rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's hang out. Let me know how your month went down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!